I'm Todd McKenney, and I'm playing the wonderful Wizard of Oz in Wicked.
Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange.
Well, I'm very aware of the people that have played the role before me, both overseas, with Joel Grey, who's Ben Vereen, like all my heroes when I was growing up, and then Rob Guest in Australia, and Bert Newton, actually Bert Newton's name is in my hat. Yeah, and I'm actually dedicating my performance to Bert. He was such a dear friend of mine, and such a kind, funny, supportive person in my life. And I've been really aware of him throughout this whole process. So I hope Paddy can come and see the show and be reminded of Bert, but I think of him all the time.
Folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris. Would it be alright by you if I degreenify you?
The role of the wizard is kind of set from Broadway and has been set with some dance elements to it. Depending on who plays the wizard, depends on whether they put those dance elements back in. There was actually a big dance number which was choreographed for some of the international wizards, which got taken out of the show when certain wizards came in who weren't dancers. I asked for them to put that back in. We haven't put that back in, but I'm sneaking a few little flourishes, choreographic flourishes into the routine, and the more previews we do, the more of that. But as a dance number, it's not a dance number as such, but there's a bit of McKenney pizzazz in there for sure.
Celebration throughout Oz, that's all to do.
My favourite moment in the show is when Elphaba flies at the end of Act 1 and sings Defying Gravity, when she just comes out of the blackness in the most amazing lighting state and sings, ah. It's one of the best ends of Act 1 in any musical theatre piece, and it's exhilarating. And I love Popular too. Courtney's version of Popular is very funny. She's a great comedian, as well as singer, and she's a bombshell, and just working with these two fresh newbies and watching them be so excited and presenting them to a public who've never seen them before is a really great energy to be around. So my favourite moment of the show, I think, is really watching them succeed so well.
Mate, whose major itinerary is making all us merrier? Who's the sage who sagely sailed in to save our posteriors? Who's infused for hot air?
I think audiences in Australia, over recent decades really, have got used to us getting the touring production of shows, which is sometimes just less bells and whistles, sets that have been designed to tour the country. Wicked isn't that. We've got people flying over the heads of the audience. We've got massive sets. We've got 100 people that run this show. This show has all the bells and whistles. This isn't the touring production. This is a multi-million dollar spectacle, the size of which Australian audiences haven't been used to for a very long time. And that's the thing that impressed me the most, sitting in the auditorium, watching the rehearsal process. Like, it's one massive set after another massive set, and then there's a huge orchestra, and then a massive cast. Just the sheer number of people involved in this production is exciting, and I think audiences will really notice that. This is the big glossy Broadway bash. It's great.